Good morning, everyone. My name is Kari Larson with the Yes Lifestyle. Thank you for joining us for Mat Pilates today. As we've discussed with some clients leading up to today, we're going to do a little bit more stretching today. A lot of us have had lots of snow and lots of snow removal or just feeling the need to stretch more. So we are going to do a little bit more emphasis for that today, starting with your arms. So standing or sitting, either way, go ahead and take your arm across your body. So you're just reaching it across. You're going to use the other hand to pull it towards you. You feel the stretch in the upper back, kind of the shoulder area. So just pulling into that, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales as you breathe and hold that stretch. Again, nice big inhale. And exhale, release that arm down. Bring the other arm across the body. And then you can use your forearm of the other arm, hand, whatever, just to help pull that across to feel that stretch in the back of your shoulder. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, nice big inhale. And exhale. We're going to switch arms to each side one more time. Breathing into that stretch. Good. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale, last time of this stretch, other side. Breathing into that. You feel that stretch along the scapula, the shoulder, maybe a little bit into your mid-back rumble area. And take it down. Just do some shoulder rolls with the elbows bent. So starting as a smaller circle, rolling it back. Just as we warm up. And then you can roll forward too. Good. Take your hands, clasp them hand in hand behind you, and stretch. Pull those hands down away from you. Open the front of the chest. You're going to arch the back. You're supposed to be lengthening through the front of the chest. So pulling the shoulders down, arching the back, breathing into that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. Now you can do two things here. Look up towards the ceiling, arching the back more, pulling the hands down and out, kind of towards where the ceiling or the wall and the floor meet behind you. And then we can also roll forward and try to bring those arms up overhead. And coming up, reaching out, extending the spine, looking up towards the ceiling. And then rolling forward, the arms reaching up overhead. And coming up, nicely done. Go ahead and shake those out a little bit. Good, and we're going to do some breathing. So bringing your hands to your rib cage, working on our lateral rib breathing, inhaling laterally into the ribs and your back. And then exhale, funneling the ribs down and in. Again, nice big inhale. And exhale. One more time, nice big inhale. And exhale. Funnel all of it out, blow, 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 and relax. Okay, let's go ahead and rotate side to side. Again, warming up that back that might be stiff. We are going to get some good low back mobility things in today as well. Last two and one. Nicely done. Let's do some marching. Get your blood flowing a little bit more. You can try for nice high knees. Gonna be a little more demand on the legs and the hip flexors. Try to brace through the core as you march and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Shoulders down, taking nice big inhales and exhales as you march. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're just gonna do a side bend, sliding one hand on side, stretching the other up and over. It is a bend, and then use those obliques to come back up. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Other side. Again, it's a side bend, stretching up and over, and then use those obliques, bringing the rib back to the hip. Stretch and lift. Reach and lift. Here's 7, 6, 5, 3, last 2, and last 1. Nicely done. We're going to go into a back lunge with a knee lift. Again, you can tap and then lift it up, or you can do one full movement. Back lunge, knee lift. Scooping, lengthening through the crown of the head as you stand it up. 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3. Take your time. You can go at a slower pace than me if you need to. Focus on balance and good form. I'd rather have you do fewer movements and do them well than do all of the repetitions, okay? Always focus on form and doing a movement well. Back and lift. Again, you can come back, tap and lift if you need to, tap and go back. All right, 5 more. Here's 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Lift it up. Good. Keep warming up. We're going to go into our curtsy lunge, down, side oblique lift. All right, so going back, crunch it up. It is an external rotation. Your knee is going towards that side wall. And lift. Back and lift. Doing great. Let's do 5 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Last 2. Last 1. And other side. All right. Again, the sole of my foot is going towards the side wall. Side bend even as I come down, and then you can step out and crunch it up. That knees going towards the other side wall. Back and up. Back and up. Here's 6. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Last 2, and last 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and step out to your left side, stretching your inner right thigh, just taking that, holding that inner thigh stretch. If your toes are more forward, you're gonna get more of that inner thigh stretch. So keep your toes facing me. Nice big inhales and exhales. Good, and then going over to the other side. Again, inner thigh stretch. Breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Good, now we're gonna keep the legs wide, turn the toes out, and go into a wide second position squat. So your toes are turned out, feet are much wider than hips width apart. And we sink into that. You can use your hands to hold you there, and also pressing into that to deepen that inner thigh stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. We're going to deepen the stretch on the right side by dropping your right shoulder down and pressing into that inner thigh. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Come back to center. Drop the left shoulder down, pressing into the inside of that leg, deepening the stretch. Coming back to center, right shoulder dropping down. Back to center, left shoulder dropping down. Coming back to center as your right shoulder drops down, try to look over your other shoulder towards the wall behind you, getting into a nice low back rotation. Coming back to center, going the other way, and looking towards the wall behind you. Try to get that low back rotation. Again, right shoulder dropping forward, looking behind you. Center, and last time. Looking behind you, looking over that right shoulder towards the wall behind you. Coming back to center, lengthen the legs, bring your hands down and take that stretch. Nice big inhale and exhale here. And we're gonna turn towards your side and we're gonna come into low lunge. So coming into a low lunge, your front knee is bent, your back leg is straight. You're reaching through that heel, reaching forward through the knee. If you need to have your hands on the inside of your foot, For flexibility reasons, you can, but ideally your foot is between both hands. Driving that knee forward, driving the other heel back, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. And then coming up onto your thigh, finding your balance. We're going to bring the arms straight up overhead, shoulders pulling down away from your ears. Nice big inhale and exhale. Here, arms open out to the side, rotate towards me. Your back foot, the toes rotate towards me as well. Shoulders down, reaching through those arms. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Straighten that front leg, hinge, bringing the back of your hand to the inside of your ankle if you can, or you can hold on to your shin as well. Now, with your hand down, your other hand's reaching towards the ceiling, pull the shoulders back, press the hips forward, because you're thinking of your whole body as if it's between two panes of glass, trying to be in one alignment. You don't want your butt sticking out behind you, in other words. Press those hips forward, pull those shoulders back, look up towards the hand if you can. Nice big inhale and exhale. Bring that hand down, walk through center, take that stretch. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to fall into that stretch. If you want to reach through your legs, you can. If you want to grab your ankles, pulling yourself deeper into that stretch, you can. Nice big inhales and exhales. And then continue to walk over to your other leg, bending that knee, coming down into low lunge. Again, driving that knee forward, driving the other heel back. Ideally, your foot is between both hands. Breathing into that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. And nice big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands up onto your thigh. Get your balance. And then we're going to bring our arms straight up overhead, keeping the shoulders down. Breathing into that stretch. Nice big inhale and exhale. Arms come out to your side. Rotate towards me. Rotate the back foot, toes towards me as well. Shoulders are down. Reach long through those arms. Feel the energy going out of your fingertips there. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Straighten that front leg. Palms towards me. If you can, back of the hand to the inside of that foot, or you can put it on the shin. Again, pull the shoulders back. Press the hips forward. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. If you can, look up towards the ceiling. Again, breathing into that. Nice big inhale. Really keep pressing those hips forward, pulling those shoulders back. Exhale, bring that hand down. Go ahead and walk to center. Again, take that stretch. Let your head, neck, and shoulders fall into that stretch. You can pull yourself deeper if you want to into that stretch, wherever you feel it. Good, and then we're gonna bend our knees and come down to sitting. So we're gonna do some seated flexion and extension. Legs are crossed. So you can literally have your ankles crossed or just one in front of the other. It's up to you. Hands are coming to the front of your kneecap, the top of your shin, and you're sitting tall. Think of taking your torso and setting it right up on top of your hips. So your sits bones, the bony bone you feel in your butt when you sit on something hard, you don't want to be behind them, which can be hard if you have tight hip flexors. You might want to actually prop yourself up on a blanket or pillow or yoga block, but you don't want to be rolled in front of it and extended yet, okay? Now, if you are propping yourself up because you can't sit upright, for this specific exercise, go something soft that'll move with you like a blanket, okay? Because we're actually gonna move in this one, not just sit tall. So we're gonna start with an inhale. On the exhale, I want you to scoop your belly button to spine, tuck the tailbone under, curl the spine back behind you. You're scooping and rounding, deep C curve of your spine. And then inhale, lengthening up tall, continue to lengthen, extend forward. Shoulders go down and back, tailbone sticks out behind you. You're extending your spine out behind you. Exhale, scooping and rounding back. Inhale, extending, arching forward. Exhale, scoop and round. Come up through that neutral center, tall point, and then extend forward. 2 more times. Exhale, scooping back. Inhale to extend. Exhale, scooping back. Inhale to extend. Come back to center. Now we're going to go left to right. So going to your right side. It is a shift. It is a lean this time. And then shifting back. Shifting side to side, trying to keep both hips anchored. Shifting left to right. Left to right. One more time. Left and right. Back to center. Extend forward, arch your back, chest up, tailbone out, and go over to your right. Scoop and round back, over to your left, and forward again. Right, back, left, and forward. Reverse, left, scoop back, right, forward, left, scoop back, right, and forward. Good. Now we're going to go do the holding all the way around. Nice and fluid. Rounding and over to the right. Scooping, rounding, extending. Go again. Scooping, right. Try to get it nice and fluid. As if your pelvis is painting a circle around the rim of a bowl, right? And reverse, go the other way. Scooping, rounding, extending, tracing that circle the whole way around. One more time. And back to center and sitting up nice and tall. Take your right leg and put it off to your side. So you have a 90-degree angle between your two shins. This time it's a side bend. You still want to try to keep the hips down. We're doing our mermaid stretch. You're going to stretch up and over. I'm not leaning this time. I'm keeping the hip down and I'm side bending as I reach. Coming back up, we'll go the other way. Again, coming up, stretching up and over. Back up again and going the other way. Last time, arms up, shoulders down, stretch up and over. Keep that hip down. Rotate that shoulder forward. Hand can come to the mat. You can also reach behind you, deepening that stretch, deepening that rotation. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Let's switch the legs and go to the other side. Again, trying to keep that hip down, arms out, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale as you stretch up and over. Notice I'm pulling that hip down as I lengthen and reach the other way. I'm pressing almost against this hand to help deepen that stretch and help that arch. Coming up, arms out, shoulders down. And going the other way. Again, inhale up, excuse me, arms out, shoulders down, stretching up and over. Again, coming up and going the other way. Again, up and over. Hold it there. Keep that hip anchored down. Rotate that shoulder forward. Both hands on the mat. If you can, reach towards the wall behind you. Breathing into that nice big inhales and exhales. Again, inhale and exhale, and then bring it back to center. Go. From here, we're going to go into, it's kind of a side plank rotation combo exercise. Legs off to your side. Your top leg, heel is in front. I'm leaning. I'm at an angle. My hand is out just beyond my shoulder. The back of this wrist should be lined up with the top of my knee. Make sure you don't sink into this shoulder. Activate that scapula, pull that shoulder down away from your ear. So think of pressing up into a side plank from here. We're going to inhale, exhale, brace through the core, squeeze the inner thighs together, and then continue to bend up and over. And then come back down, leading with the hip towards the ground, not the leg, but think of leading and moving through that hip. So we're going to press up, squeeze those inner thighs together, stretch up and over, and then coming back down, leading with that hip with control. Ready? Press up, squeeze those inner thighs together, stretch up and over, lowering back down. Keep that shoulder down away from your ear, lead with that hip. One more time, stretching up and over, pressing to the entire palm, squeezing those inner thighs, and then coming back down. Nicely done. Switch sides. So again, the top leg, that heel's in front. I'm at an angle with my torso. Hand is just beyond my shoulder. The back of my wrist should be about where the top of my knee is, okay? And I'm on the side of my hip. So we're gonna lead, pressing the hips up, squeezing through the inner thighs. So pressing up, lengthening, squeeze, and then stretching up and over, and then coming back down, leading with that hip as you lower. Again, press up, lengthen, squeeze, stretching up and over, and then back down, leading with that hip. Good, again, stretching up and over, and back down, keeping that shoulder away from your ear. One more time, pressing up and over, and then coming back down. Nicely done. Rotating onto all fours. Hands directly on your shoulders, knees directly on your hips. Your knees should have at least a fist width of space between them because they're hips width apart. From here, we're going to go into some arch and curls. So exhale, scooping, rounding it up. Eyes look towards your thighs, tailbone tucks down. Inhale, extend, tailbone up, eyes and heart forward. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, extend. Scoop. Extend. Exhale, scoop. Extend. 3 more times. Last 2. Last 1. And back to neutral. Picking up your right foot, the knee stays down, the foot's going to swing side to side. We're going to swing it over the left shin. Look over your left shoulder at your toes. You see how when I just don't swing, but also look how much of a side bend I get in my torso. That's the goal here. Swing and or extend, swing that foot out to your right. Then you look over the right shoulder at the foot. So going from left to right, left, right, left, right, left, and right. Here's 4, 3, 2, look over the shoulders at those toes, back to center and switch legs. Left foot comes up. Again, the knee stays down. It's your pivot point. We swing that foot over the other shin, look over the shoulder at the toes, swing it out the side, look over the shoulder at the toes. The toes don't tap between that foot stays up the whole time. Crossing it over, looking over the shoulder and out. Again, making sure you look over the shoulder, getting that good lateral side bending. Right to left, right to left, right to left. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Back to center and bring that foot down. Good, now I want you to visualize a paintbrush being attached to the end of your tailbone. We're going to do small hip circles, painting, say, a golf ball size circle with that paintbrush. And we're going to go into a baseball size circle, painting that around with your paintbrush. And go to a basketball size circle, painting that circle with your paintbrush. And then make it a nice big beach ball size circle. Visualizing that paintbrush, painting that circle for you is going to keep that movement nice and fluid. Good. Keep it big. Go the opposite direction. This is where that visualization usually is extra helpful. It's harder the other way. Circling it around nice and big. Go to a basketball size circle now, making it smaller. Circling it around. And then go to your baseball size circle. Again, making it smaller. And then go to a nice small golf ball size circle, circling that around. And come to center. Good, give me an arch and a curl. Sit back into child's pose. Lengthen those arms forward, stretching out those shoulders, breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. We're coming up onto all fours on your hands and knees again. And we're going into some opposite arm leg reaches. Lengthening your right arm forward and down, and left arm forward and down. Again, right, trying to get it up in line with the body and pulling the shoulder blade down away from your ear as you do it. So really trying to not have it here, but all the way up in line with the torso as much as you can, and down. Good, legs only. Trying not to let the hips shift side to side, bracing through the core. Keep the pelvis square with your mat as you lengthen behind you. So we don't want to open up, right? That challenges those core stabilizing muscles, that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Good, getting stability and mobility in our hips and shoulders. Lengthening straight out and down. Other leg. Keeping that foot on the ground initially really helps to keep the hips square before you lift up. So that can be a really good key for you if you notice your hips wanting to shift a lot to help prevent that. All right, so right leg goes back. Hold it out there. Add the left arm, reaching from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. Try to look straight down at your mat so your neck is in line with your spine. We're holding it out there. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Good. Sliding your left leg back, sliding your right arm forward, lengthening from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. Again, neck is in line with your spine, holding it out there, reaching, 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 nice and straight. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Now, we're going to do it again if you want it more challenging. If you weren't wobbling last time, we're going to add on. So leg goes back, opposite arm forward. Hold here, or for a challenge, trace a small rectangular shape, only about the size of a cell phone. A few inches over, couple down, few out, couple up, over, down, out, up, over, down, out, and up. And reverse, go the other way. Nice and small, nice and controlled. Stop and hold, hand down, and leg in. Left leg goes back now. Right arm forward. Again, trace that small rectangular shape or just hold. It's okay to just be holding. Go and reverse that shape if you're doing it. Again, stop and hold, and then hand down and leg in. One more time on each side, either holding steady or tracing the shape. Right leg goes back, left arm forward, tracing that shape. Over, down, out, and up. One more time this direction, and reverse. Good, stop and hold, hand down, and leg in. Again, the left leg goes back, right arm goes forward, tracing that shape. And then reverse, go the other way. Stop and hold, hand down, and leg in. Could give me an arch and curl again. And then we're going to step it back into a plank position. Bring it back to plank. Nice big inhale and exhale here. And then press it back onto your heels. Bring your heels down as much as you can. Shoulders pulling down away from your ears, pressing into those palms. You're in downward dog. Breathing into that. Okay, nice stretch the back of your legs. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering the torso to the mat. You can do a push-up. You can do like a snake or a caterpillar. Brace to the core, glutes and hamstrings engage, and then we extend up, pulling the shoulders down away from your ears. This is Swan. It's not just an up dog. It's not just an extension. It's a brace-supported extension. Okay. And then come back to your plank position. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Press back into your downward dog. Again, I walk my toes in. I really get that stretch to the back of my legs. Whether your heels are down or not, bend one knee. It'll deepen the stretch to that lengthened leg. And then switch and bend the other. So in Pilates and the Reformer, it says walking elephant or a walking down dog. Keep pulling the shoulders down away from your ears as you walk side to side. Keep bracing through that core. Pressing to the entire palm of your hands that are supporting you. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down. Lower the torso down all the way to the mat. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. Brace the core, belly button to spine. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears as you press up. Nice extension with the core braced and the glutes engaged. Nice big inhale and exhale. Come back to a plank position, back to a downward dog. Take your right leg and bring it all the way forward between your hands. Now this is a stretch called Pigeon. If you are feeling it here, you're good. If you need to make the stretch deeper, you can work on bringing this heel further away from your groin and bringing your hip towards the mat. Breathing into that, and you will feel that. If you're not, just keep inching that foot further out. Keep the hips square with the floor as much as you can, and you can also lean forward or lie into it as well. Wherever you're comfortable, wherever you feel the stretch, just breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales, and if you're not down this far, that's okay too. Again, nice big inhale. And exhale, curl your back toes under, press into your hands, slide that leg back into plank. Nice big inhale and exhale here, pressing it back into downward dog. Again, nice big inhale and exhale here. Take your other leg from me, my left leg, and bring that knee forward between your hands. And you can't see my foot, but if I want to deepen that stretch, I'm going to pull it out away from my groin, and I'm going to try to square my hips with the mat as I breathe into that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Again, inhale and exhale. Just making sure you find a place where you feel that stretch, but not forcing it. And then with your breath, try to visualize the muscles relaxing and releasing with every nice big inhale and exhale you take. Yeah, one more nice big inhale. And exhale, pressing into the hands. And into your foot, come back into a plank. Another nice big inhale. And exhale, and then drop your knees down. We're going to roll over onto your back. And we are going to do some coordination. So for coordination, we start in tabletop, and it's a broken down, syncopated series of movements. So you may want to watch the first one and then jump in from there. Feet start in tabletop. Inhale, on the exhale, scoop, roll the head, neck, and shoulders up and lengthen the legs. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, roll the head down. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. I say scooping up because you're bracing the core before you go. Exhale, scoop, rolling up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Two more. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Last one. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Good. From here, we're going to go into our dead bugs. Hands are going to come to your core to start to help give you tactile feedback of your neutral pelvis and neutral spine. We're going to lengthen one leg out at a 45 and then draw it in. And lengthen your other leg out at a 45 and draw it in. Lengthening right and in and left and in. Now, if you feel stable and you're not moving, you're confident, we can add the arms. Okay, arms come straight up. As you lengthen your right leg out, your opposite left arm also goes up at a 45. And then everything comes in without any motion of the core. Keeping that neutral pelvis, neutral spine, extending the left leg out, right arm up, and drawing it in. If you feel your back urging to tip out at all, one thing you can do is press your low back into the mat to help counter that. And the other thing you can do is just go more straight up and not out so much. That'll help reduce the weight of the fulcrum of your legs pulling against that low back until you get a little bit stronger. So you can always lengthen more up than you do out. But if your back's arching away from the ground, you're not helping yourself at all. You're actually hindering yourself. So you want to make sure you keep that neutral pelvis, neutral spine, and keep everything engaged. You can hug your knees into your chest, rock it out side to side. We're going to go ahead and grab behind your right leg, do a little hamstring stretch, straighten that right leg up towards the ceiling and bend. Again, straighten and bend. Press through that heel as you straighten and bend and then straighten. Hold it there and point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Keep the toes towards your nose, heel reaching towards the ceiling, breathing into that stretch. You can stay here or walk your hands up the back of your leg wherever you feel that stretch, breathing into it. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale, relax that leg down, switching to the other leg, holding behind the knee, press through the heel to straighten and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and hold it there, and then point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Keep the toes towards your nose, heels towards the ceiling, pressing, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, you can walk your hands up the back of your legs if you want, wherever you feel that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. One more nice big inhale. And exhale, and relax that leg down. Okay, we're going to go into crunches. You can keep your legs down or bring your feet into tabletop if you're able. Inhale, exhale, scoop, roll the head, neck, and shoulders up. Your eyes look towards your thighs. And we inhale down. Exhale, scooping up, inhale down. Exhale, scooping up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's do 5 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last 1. Bring it down, hug your knees into your chest, rock your hips out side to side. And we're gonna go into some oblique reaches. So you're gonna take your feet back into tabletop, reach your hand to the outside of the opposite leg. Think of bringing the elbow towards your knees. You're reaching over and forward. So it's a side and crunch, cross and reach, and reach, and reach. You can reach just with one arm. You don't have to reach both. Just alternating side to side. Reach and reach. 10 more. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. We're going to come up to sitting, and we're going to go to rolling like a ball. So wherever we go, a deep scoop, deep C-curve of the spine, tucking the tailbone under, rounding the back, keeping the tailbone tucked under the whole time. We scoop and roll back and up. Scoop and rolling back and up. Think of pressing every vertebra into the mat like a little spine massage, and keep that tailbone tucked under the whole time. 5 more. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. As we come up, we're going to go into our single leg stretch. Go ahead and take your right leg, lengthen the left leg out. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Going into our bent knee, double leg stretch. We inhale, exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach, exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach, exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach, and scoop. Inhale, reach, and scoop. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock it out side to side. From here, we're going to roll to your side. Coming onto your right side, line your shoulders and hips up with the back of your mat and bring your feet towards the front of your mat. We're just doing a few of our side leg series today. You can be down on your side or up on your forearm. Pull that shoulder down away from your ears. Reach and lengthen through that top leg as you bring it up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe down, heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Knee tap, press the heel to go back on that angle. Knee tap and press. Knee tap and press. Tap, press, tap, and press. Here's 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, press and hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that leg down. Let's lift the bottom leg. Lift it up and up, up. Inner thigh working here. 10 more. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and down. We're going to roll onto your back. That top leg that was doing most of the lifting is on top for Piriformis Stretch. Pulling the other leg in towards you. You can press that knee away. Getting that out exterior, like glute and hip area should be filling that stretch on that side. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. And let's release that stretch. Spin it around to go to the other side. Again, hips and shoulders are stacked. Feet are towards the front edge of your mat. You can be down on your arm or up on your forearm, pulling that shoulder down away from your ears, lifting through the side of your body. Reach long to that top leg. We lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe down, heel up. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, knee tap, press back to the heel. Knee tap, at that 45, press the heel. Knee tap and press. Knee tap and press. Tap, press. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last 1. Press and hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that top leg down. We're going to lift that bottom leg up. Working the inner thigh in that bottom leg. Keep lifting it up 10 more times. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling onto your back. That top leg is my right ankle is across the left knee. Stretch out the piriformis on that right side. Pulling the leg in, pressing the knee away so I feel that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, nice big inhale, exhale, release that stretch, and we're rolling over onto your stomach. We're gonna do some inner thigh beats. So reaching along through those legs, squeezing belly button, spine, glutes and hamstrings are on, and squeeze, engage. We slap those inner thighs together. Beat, 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 beat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep bracing the core, glutes and hamstrings, and it's a crisscross, 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 crisscross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Take your right foot in your right hand or whatever side and stretch out that quad. So pull that heel towards your glute, open up to the front of your hip, reach the knee towards the wall behind you. Nice big inhales and exhales here, breathing into that. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. One more time, nice big inhale And exhale, go ahead and release that leg down, grabbing the other foot in your hand, pulling that heel towards your glute, opening up to the front of the hip, knee reaching towards the wall behind you, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, inhale and exhale. Keep deepening that stretch. Nice big inhale and exhale. One more time. Nice big inhale and exhale and release it down. Okay, we're going to go into a full swan. Arms at your side, belly button spine, glutes and hamstrings engaged, pressing through the hands as you come up, pulling those shoulders down away from your ears, bracing through the core. Now, the way you know you've stayed braced is you can do a drop and a catch. The hands drop away and you roll up. Drop and catch. One more time. Nicely done. Sit it back into a child's pose, stretching it out the other way. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. We're going to come down, lying on your side, knees bent, knees, hips, shoulders, everything stacked, arms straight out in front of you. We're going to do our open book stretch, good chest stretch. Nice big inhale up, exhale, rotating back. Move away from my wall a little bit here. And then inhale up and exhale forward. Again, inhaling up, exhale, rotating back. And then inhaling up and forward. One more time. Inhale up, exhale, rotating back. Hold it there. Nice big inhale and exhale. And then inhale up and forward. Good, let's circle around. I'm going to bring it up overhead and circling behind. You're trying to keep the arm as lengthened as you can and get the movement as fluid as you can and keep the fingertips as close to the ground as you can the whole time. Opening up and back and then up and forward. One more time, going up and back and up and forward. Nicely done. From here, protractor arms, reach that top arm forward, retract from the shoulder blade, gliding it across the bottom arm, across the torso, peeling open towards the wall behind you, and curling it back into that shoulder, across the chest, and across the bottom arm. Protract, reach beyond that bottom hand, retract, drawing it in, and peeling it open, and then curling it in, and across, protract, reaching beyond that bottom hand, retracting, starting from the shoulder blade as you bring it back. And then curling it back in. Nicely done. We're going to roll over to your other side. Again, knees, hips, shoulders, everything nicely stacked. Arms straight out in front of you. We start with our open book stretch. Inhaling up. Exhale as you rotate back. Inhale up again. And exhaling forward. Inhale up, exhaling back, and inhaling up, in forward. Inhale up, exhaling back, inhaling up, and exhale forward. Going into our circle, circle it up overhead. Again, try to keep the arm as lengthened and long as you can. And then coming back up and forward. Get up and back. And up and forward. Last time, up and back and up and forward. Going into our protractor arms, reach beyond that bottom hand and then pulling it back, gliding across the torso, peeling open towards the wall behind you, and then curling it back in and reaching across, protract and retract. Peeling it open, curling it back in, gliding across the chest, across that arm. One more time, protract, reach beyond that bottom hand, retract, drawing it in, cross the chest, opening up, and then back forward. Good. From here, we're going to roll onto your back with your knees bent. We're going into our what's called angels in the snow. So we can start with the arms. One arm comes up by the head. And then you switch the other arm up as one comes down. going side to side. Now you're going to look at the hand that's next to your head, looking at your bicep as you rotate side to side, side to side. Now, as you look towards me, your knees drop away, and then you rotate back the other direction. Looking towards me, knees drop away, coming back, my knees towards you, I look away. Looking towards me, knees away. So you're getting a full gentle rotation from the base of your skull all the way down the spine, all the way to the hips. Rotating side to side, nice fluid movement of the arms. Hopefully relaxing, stretching, mobilizing, and a little bit of coordination for everything there. A few more times. Last two. And last one. Good, nicely done. Go ahead and roll it up to sitting. We're going to come to a little all four squat position here. We're going to lengthen your legs straight up behind you. Take that stretch, nice big inhale and exhale. Let your head, neck, and shoulders just fall into that stretch. Get a little yes, no, now the head can release any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. You can circle your arms in one direction and then circle them in the other. And then extending the arms and hands. It's a little bend of the knee to ease the stretch and then deepen it by straightening. Good, a little bend, releasing the stretch, just deepen it, straighten the legs. Two more times, little bend and straighten. One more time, little bend, straighten, hold it there. Hand, neck, and shoulders into that stretch. Nice big inhale and exhale. And then inhale, exhale, scoop belly button to spine and slowly roll up, stacking the low back. Scooping, middle back, stacking. Upper back stacking, shoulders up, neck up, ears over shoulders. Take a nice big inhale up overhead and exhaling down. One more time. Nice big inhale up overhead and exhale down. Nicely done, you guys. Great work today. Thank you again so much for joining me. Kari Larson with the Yes Lifestyle. It is a pleasure as always. We'll see you next time.